Hello, my Piscean friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from July the 15th until July the 22nd, 2015. I'm going to do a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age, and I will be pulling one card to oversee your reading. Okay, so you guys got the King of Cups. I love this King of Cups. He's fantastic. I actually know a tattoo guy that almost looks exactly like this. But, you know, absolutely, if you are the Piscean male, this can be you. And, this is great, because it's all about you, homie. And, if not, right, he can be the emotionally balanced king. He can absolutely be a Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio that you're dealing with. Okay, so let's see what's going on with him. I have here the Tarot in Wonderland, because we need to be keeping it a little bit soft, fluffy, let's say, after the first eclipse, and now we're feeling the effects of all the eclipses, because it goes all the way back to 6 weeks beforehand. So, you know, even last week we started, you know, feeling the entire rush of it, right? What is kind of fun this week, at the end of this time frame, on the 22nd at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, the sun goes into Leo. Fun fact. If you know anyone who's born on the 22nd or 23rd of July, they may or may not be a Cancer or a Leo. Okay. Because it shifts because of the leap year. Alright. So let's check you guys out, my Piscean friends. Alright, so you got the Knight of Pentacles as the center issue here that he is overseeing. So yes, you'd be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If you are, they're moving slowly. Check him out. He's got his pentacle that he's protecting, and he's got the cookie sheet strapped to him and the pot on his head, riding that tiny little horse that goes very, very slowly. Alright. So, this could be you. You know, protecting yourself, protecting your assets, protecting your money, right? What we have in the foundation is the Two of Pentacles, so really juggling your situation to try to make everything fit, right? And because we have two Pentacle cards, you could absolutely be dealing with an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Right, probably a Capricorn, because we have the Four of Pentacles, and that is in the recent past. And this is someone holding on way too tight, right? It came out before in another reading, and I compared it to, if you've seen the Tommy Boy movie with Chris Farley, where he's got the little bread, and he's like, oh, my little pet, and then he just goes, and he rips it up, and there's no more little pet, because he's destroyed it, because he's just held on to it too tightly. That's the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Seven of Pentacles, so you're really, like, feeling stuck, definitely dealing with an Earth sign, your practical, daily life type of things. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So I cannot stand this card. It is about waiting. It is about, you know, being stuck waiting. You've planted all your seeds. You've got everything that you need to do what you need to do, but you're still sitting there, right? Excuse me about the air conditioner. It is hot today. Alright, so then the next step here, you have the World in reverse, right? So the World in reverse talks about an end before completion. And I don't really blame you here, because it looks like you're trying to juggle to keep something together, and it looks like there's some clutching, and then there's some waiting, and some more waiting, and some more moving slowly with this possible Earth sign. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Four of Pentacles is the Sun in Capricorn. So, okay, so, you know, this could absolutely have to do with your couple, and I don't care, you know, it could be a, you know, same-sex couple, or, you know, man-woman couple. It doesn't matter. If I see a king and a queen, right, then that's usually a couple here. And how we got here is the Queen of Cups, check her out, check her out. Ooh, I just nailed my elbow. The Queen of Cups. And then we have the King of Cups that is overseeing the reading. So this makes me feel like this is more about the male energy. Like there's something that, you know, especially if you're the female energy, then you feel like there's something that's just moving so frickin' slowly that it's like painful, right? So the male energy may be seeing the same thing with the female energy, but I get more masculine energy from the cards right now. So I would say definitely it's the masculine energy side, and this is why it's about him. It's all about him right now. Okay. At least, you know, the way that you're thinking about it, anywho. The he energy, let's say. I have here the Wheel of the Year Tarot, and we will be doing your clarifiers with them. Figuring this stuff out. Because I'm nosy. I'm nosy for a living. Alright, so this, you know, if you're dealing with an earth sign, there could have been in the past, you know, some kind of shady behavior. Check this out. Like the guy, can you totally see that? The chick is like curled up to him, and he's actually like looking at this chick who's like, you know, there might have been some kind of shady behavior in the past, and it's taken a while for somebody to move on what happened, basically. You know what I mean? It's because the Seven of Swords in the upright, or you guys could be planning on cutting out, or like just leaving, going somewhere, and it's just not happening. It's like taking forever to get there, right? And I hope that is the case, because the other way I don't really like so much. Right. Yeah, so definitely could be dealing with a Capricorn, because we have here the Devil. It's the Devil. So it is the Capricorn card, trying to balance your sex life. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, check out this Devil card right here. That's what they're talking about. Right? But it absolutely can be a Capricorn. It can be toxic ties, I can speak, between you and another person, you and your partner. It's feeling more like a partner thing, you know what I mean? So let's see, because we have the Devil here, we have the Four of Pentacles. I would not doubt if a Capricorn is involved. Alright, so we go from the 4 to the 3, so you're regressing back to something that's happened in the past, and that's the recent past, so that's, okay, let's see here. What are you waiting on, my Piscean friends? What are they waiting on? What's happening? Alright, waiting on, you have the High Priestess, so this could be for secrets to come out, for, you know, really just holding your tongue about what happened. This almost feels like I found out something that happened, and I'm not telling them. You know what I mean? That I know until I have my ducks in a row, and I can deal with it. You know? That's the way that it feels. It feels definitely like, you know, you're dealing with either a partner or another water sign, you know? And if it's just another water sign, then this could be shady dealings in business. Shady dealings in business. Toxicity. Somebody balancing a drug addiction. And I'd say it would be a Capricorn, right? That's the only other way that I read it. Okay. Yeah, so the end before completion. This could absolutely be talking about a relationship. My Pisces, sorry. And then we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, no new beginning in love, right? An overwhelming well of emotion, right? Let's pull one more on that. Okay, but, you know, this can, it looks like it might bring happiness in your family. That's kind of a lucky vibe, but, you know, sometimes I see it more dramatic than what it is, right? So, it's, the Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So this ending, this overwhelming of emotion, like, you know, this could be, you know, this could even be like, I wouldn't say tears of joy, just because we have all this other stuff in the background, right? But it can bring you closer with your family unit, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups, and this is how we got here. So the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, you may have this in your chart. This could be, if you are the female Pisces, this could be you as a business owner, right? You being able to take care of your situation, right? Like I said, the High Priestess, I don't know if I said it before, but it's the Virgo Pisces axis. So it makes sense if you were dealing with a Virgo here. This also could be your Capricorn, right? Okay, yeah, because I'm not seeing the King here. So this could absolutely be your Capricorn. This could be a Virgo for sure. It looks like, you know, trying to cut out of something, trying to take off, because the Seven of Swords can be cutting out of something, right? Trying to leave from somewhere, trying to get rid of something, trying to clear this, you know. And even though, yes, it is the sign of Capricorn, we don't have to pick on Capricorn all day, it can be clearing, you know, toxic ties of any sort, right? Toxic ties to bad behavior of any sort, right? So, you know, at the end of the day, you end with the Ten of Pentacles, and that's good. That's, you know, finance is looking good. That's also family is looking good, right? It can even talk about couples, you know. So with that reading, you could be waiting to break it off with someone else. You see what I mean? And to move forward with another person, right? And in that light, if that's what makes you happy, then c'est la vie, you know? Okay. I'm trying to give all of the explanations because that was quite interesting. Alrighty. So, Whispers of Love Oracle deck for my Piscean girlfriends. This is the only part of the reading where I really do denote Venus too. You can absolutely use your Sun, Moon, or Rising, but Venus about love. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So it doesn't have to be like you're demonstrating, you know, sexual love, right? Just people that you care about. And when you express more love in your life, you know, you feel joy within. So that's good. Right? Okay. So I have here these steampunk cards that I got from Etsy. And I always say it like that because if you Google it, then you can see the rest of my cards. I don't have like unboxing or anything, but it'll pop right up. It's like a paper doll company or something. Let's check out my single Piscean friends. Nope, that's too many. It's like, fine, then take one. Alright, so in the recent past, there's a level of anxiety, you know, this is about, like, you know, mental torture, like you're torturing yourself mentally over something. It's the Nightmare card, right? So, let's see what's going on here. So, no sex in the recent, well, in the now, right? So, no sex is happening now. For some of you, I'm getting, like, you know, you were thinking about, like, going somewhere, too, because I just noticed this bag here, right down here in the corner. Thinking about going somewhere, and if you look here, they're on a beach, right? This is the Ace of Wands, so they're on a beach, right? Thinking about going somewhere, not being able to go, and also, you know, absolutely, like, no sex, right? So, and, you know, not getting your wishes. You have 2 9s here, so you're at an, like, you're almost at an end point, even though you didn't get your wishes and it had caused some kind of anxiety, right? Oh, okay. And we got this guy, the 5 of Swords guy. This guy is the jerk chicken guy, right? And I don't mean like the good Jamaican jerk chicken. I mean the jerk guy, right? So, sorry, I'm a little bit hungry. Yeah, so this is like getting over this, getting away from somebody who is a sore winner, you know what I mean? And what it's telling you is to demonstrate love to the people that are around you in your life so that you don't focus on this one situation, right? So, Radiant Rider-Waite Mini for your clarifiers, my Piscean friends. So, let's see what's going on. Alright, so, yeah, you have 2 5s here. So, you have the 5 of Pentacles with, you know, the anxiety card, the 9 of Swords. You know, you feel cast aside. You keep worrying about your financial state. Are you going to come back in, you know, from the cold type of thing, you know, because somebody, you know, the 5 of Swords guy and how we got here is not a friendly, it's not a friendly thing, right? So you could have been dealing with a Gemini. So we have the Lovers, right? The Lovers, it could also be talking about something that started in the time of Gemini. Like, if you were planning to go somewhere with this person or go see this person, right? It could have started within the time of Gemini. And you could have thought it was picking back up. Or you were coming back in from the cold because it goes right over to the Lovers card, right? But there's no sex here because the Ace of Wands is in the reverse, right? Alright, so with the not getting your wishes, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that is younger to you, right? That is acting like a child. So not getting your wishes, them not getting their wishes, right? And it's causing anxiety, and you could have been working on this since the time of Gemini to, like, bring you back in from the cold, like, to beat out this guy, right? To get rid of that guy, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, this is some jerk stuff here. The Devil with the 5 of Swords, you're like that, it could be downright freaking abuse, you know? And in that light, don't let this still worry you, you know what I mean? Like, it's over, like, they say that depression is, you know, fear of the past, and that anxiety is fear of the future, right? So, don't hang on to either one of those, you know? That's really what I want to tell you here. It feels like you got away from that, because it goes from the Devil to this, you know? And yes, it's being cast out in the cold, and yes, it can, you know, make you feel like, you know, like things were your fault, but they're not, right? It's not, it's like people don't, when people act like that, they're sick, you know? And whether it's something, it really feels like for some of you that this is your situation, but you know, I'm covering stuff, so it may be someone around you, right? But demonstrate love to those that are around you that are positive to you, right? And you might have been dealing with a Gemini, maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that is younger to you or acting like a child, and for them to act like that, that'd be acting like a freaking child. But it doesn't look like there's any sex coming from it. There's no wishes that are being granted from it, especially if this is the Aries, Leo, Sag that you're coming from. It doesn't, and they want to move back forward with you. It doesn't look like it's happening, right? If you have that in your chart, you know, you're not getting your wishes from that angle. You know what I mean? And if you, I'm not trying to push anybody around here, but if you are dealing with a situation like that, you should probably just let it go and, like, don't try to go back. You know what I mean? We got that retrograde that's coming up. We're already in shadow period. People show back up from the past, you know. I say, you know, old relationships, especially ones like that, are best left to be old relationships, right? Okay. So, for my Piscean couple, this is probably going to be the longest video. For my Piscean couples, let's check you guys out. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. It's such a beautiful card. Okay. Alright, my steampunk cards once more for my Piscean friends. One more time. thank you to all of those of you who have subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't had the chance yet, you just subscribe down below. I appreciate that too. And, but just thanks for watching. So we have the Chariot in reverse that popped out. Right, so not being able to move forward, this can also be like problems with your car, and it is a sign of Cancer. If you are dealing with the sign of Cancer, they're not feeling like themselves, they're feeling flipped on their ear. This guy again. Okay, but this is the better this guy. Alright, so this is, you know, this has happened in the past, and someone is in need of an apology. You know? This could be you not feeling like you could move forward with this relationship inside of the sign of Cancer, and that you do need an apology from your other. And what it's asking you here is to slow down. And with the Knight of Wands, yes, it is the sign of Sagittarius. It is in the reverse, so if you are dealing with Sag, they can be pretty cross. But it's also, you know, not moving forward. So the Chariot in reverse is not moving forward. So you could have been wrestling with thoughts about not moving forward with the relationship, right? And how did we get here? We have the King of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, probably a Sag. But could be a Cancer, but probably a Sag. You know, he is in the upright here. Over here, if he is the Sag, then he could be pissed off at the end of this, right? Alright, so with the, yeah, things are coming to light slowly. I really feel like this has to do with the first reading. We have the moon here. I don't read these in the reverse because I have gigantic hands. Yeah, Jupiter first house, right? It just happens. But with the not wanting to move forward, right? Or the sign of Cancer that's you know, flipped on their ear. They could be acting like a jerk. They could be over emotional, right? Things are coming to light slowly because the moon brings things to light slowly, right? So it can also be talking about, you know, what just happened with the eclipses. It can be talking about the eclipses that are to come because we are feeling those too. But this could be something that plays out over the eclipses because it's already started. It's in the past position. Okay. So yeah, so with the Five of Swords, we have the the Hierophant, which is the 5-2. So 5s are indicative of change, right? It's also the sign of Taurus. It's also court systems, things like that. So this Sagittarius person, I mean, whether they're a member of your family or they are your other, they might, you know, they might be getting pissed off because at the end of this, they may be the one leaving. They may be the one that feels cast aside for some reason. This could, you know, this could be that there was like shady behavior in the past with your partner, you know, and this other person is the Sag, right? And with the King of Wands here, we have that 9 of Swords again. So this is like anxiety, nightmare things coming, you know what I mean? So it's what the advice here is telling you is to really, you know, slow down and evaluate what's happening so that you don't overreact in the moment, right? So Pisces are all about sleep, and this card actually reminds me of Pisces because y'all are ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is in your sign right now. But it's about slowing down so you don't like overreact and like toss somebody from like the family, from the relationship, things like that. Okay, so just, you know, go through it, see if there's a way to work it out, and if there's not, then there's not. Okay? Alright, so hopefully you liked that, my Pisces friends, and if you did, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check the about below. Alright, take care, Pisces. Bye.